Hi guys, welcome to Creatively Homemade. If you're new to my channel, my name is Jennifer and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. I love to share creative paper crafting projects with you. So today I have a cute little Valentine's Day card for you. I just love this little panda. I think he's such a cutie patootie. Isn't he adorable? So I made this card for a swap that I'm participating in. One of the perks of joining Stampin' Up is that you get to meet so many great women all across the country who love paper crafting as much as you do. So back in November, I was blessed to be able to go to the Stampin' Up convention in Salt Lake City, Utah. I was a little bit nervous about going because I'm kind of shy, so it was kind of stepping out of my comfort zone a little bit, but I was so glad I went. I had so much fun, you guys. I mean, I can't even tell you. But anyway, it was great to meet some of the people that are on the same team that I am in real life, because I'd only ever talked to them online, so it was really cool to be able to talk to them in person. But anyway, when we all got back, we decided it would be fun to do a swap featuring new products from the Occasions and Celebration catalog to kind of give you guys new ideas and just showcase the products a little bit. So I love this little panda guy so much that I decided that was what I was using for my card. So I used a stamp set called Party Pandas to make these cards. This is such a cute little set. It would be great for kids, and you could do it for birthdays, Valentine's Day, any kind of parties. Super cute. Now this stamp set cannot be purchased. It is one of the free Celebration gifts for 2018. If you're not familiar with Celebration, it's a promotion Stampin' Up runs every year from January to March 31st, and for every $50 you spend, you get a free product from the Celebration brochure. And so this year, the Party Pandas are one of the offerings. So you can pick that up for free with a $50 purchase. And if you want more details on that, be sure to check out the text below the video and it will have more information for you. So let's get started and I will show you how to make this cute little card. So you want to start by cutting your paper. For your card base, you need a piece of pink pirouette or powder pink cardstock that is 8.5 inches by 5.5 inches. You're then going to need a piece of rich razzleberry cardstock that is cut to 5.5 inches by 3 inches. And you're going to need a piece of Painted with Love Designer Series paper that is cut to 5.5 inches by 2 3/4 inches. Now if you missed any of those dimensions, you can always check out the text below my video, and that has a link to my blog post where I have all the dimensions and directions. Now you want to take that piece of pink cardstock and put it in a scoring board with the long edge up at the top. You want to score that at 4 1/4 inches and then fold that in half to form your card base. So next, let's do some stamping. You're going to need that pink card base, you're going to need a piece of Whisper White cardstock, and you're going to need a scrap of Melon Mambo cardstock. And then you're going to need black ink and Melon Mambo ink. So the two stamps I'm using from this stamp set are the little panda with the letter and the Love You stamp. So we can start by stamping on that scrap of Melon Mambo, and we're going to stamp that with Melon Mambo ink, and we're using the Love You stamp. So just stamp that really quick on there. Whoops, press too hard. There we go. First one, I got that little bit of an edge around there, so I needed to restamp that. Next, we're going to stamp the little panda in black on the Whisper White cardstock. One thing I've found with these panda stamps is you don't want to press too hard into them because you don't want to get ink in the belly area, because that will sometimes show up on your cardstock. So just kind of lightly tap it until you've got the coverage that you want. And then stamp him. We're going to be cutting this out into a heart, so you want to kind of do that in the middle of your paper so that you have room to cut out that heart shape. And then the last thing we're going to do is we're going to stamp Love You all down the side of that card. So I'm opening the Melon Mambo again, and I've grabbed that Love You stamp. And I'm going to just stamp that all down that right edge of the card. Okay, just like that, and we're done with the stamping. The only other thing you want to do real quick is that little panda has a heart there on the envelope, so I'm just going to use colored pencils and color that in real quick. There's our Stampin' Up's watercolor pencils has Melon Mambo color, so that's what I'm using. You could also use a marker, whatever you have on hand. I don't do a lot of coloring, so I actually don't have markers. So that's why I'm using the watercolor pencil, but a marker would work just fine. Okay, so I've grabbed my die cut machine and we're going to do a little bit of die cutting. So this die set that I'm using for this particular project is the Sweet and Sassy, and it's all different sizes of hearts. So I'm using two different sizes, well actually I'm using three different sizes of hearts for this one. I'm going to cut him out into a heart. I'm going to cut the little Love You into a heart, and then I'm going to cut another heart that's just slightly bigger than the panda heart from Melon Mambo for layering. So I'm going to start with that real quick and run that through. Okay. And then I'm going to put my panda down on my platform and center that heart around the panda. And when I get that situated like I like it, I'm going to run that one through. Okay. And then the last little bit is to cut out that Love You sentiment with one of the actually I think this is the smallest heart in that die set. So there we go. I'm just going to run that through. Now we have all our pieces cut and we are ready to put this card together. You're going to need some regular snail adhesive and you're going to need some Stampin' Dimensionals. So let's start with putting the Rich Razzleberry layer down on our card. So I'm just adding some adhesive to the back of that. Okay, and I'm going to leave maybe a 1/4 inch on the side and then press that layer down. Next I'm going to be adding the Painted with Love Designer Series paper. If you can see, that's got pretty gold foiling on it. I just love that paper pack. It's in the Occasions catalog if you're interested. So much fun for so many projects, not just Valentine's Day, because there's really pretty watercolor designs in there. Okay, so I've got that layer down. The next thing we're going to do is add our little stamped panda to the Melon Mambo heart. So I'm just going to add some adhesive to the back of that. And you want to leave an even border all the way around, just like that. And put some Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of this piece, just like that. Okay, and then this piece is going to go like right on the center of that Designer Series paper, just like so, and it's popped up a little bit to give it some dimension. And then the last thing you need to do is to adhere this little Love You heart right down there at the bottom. So I'm just going to add some adhesive to the back of that and stick that down. And there, the card is finished. Super cute, super easy, and it took me less than 5 minutes to put together. So I also used the same card design to make a different card. This one is a birthday card. He's using this little guy with the party hat, and I just colored his hat in. I used some Birthday Memories Designer Series paper, and I didn't include a little die cut down here at the bottom, but I did a tone-on-tone stamping for Happy Birthday all down the side, and then I used black to stamp it at the bottom to make that stand out a little bit. So that's also cute. And another another way that you can use this great stamp set. So as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I made this card for a swap, but I also made a couple of extra cards for anyone who joins my team during celebration, and I will include those in with your welcome packet along with a bunch of other goodies. So I'm working towards my next promotion for Stampin' Up, and I would love to get 2 new team members to join during celebration. Now joining is easy. You just purchase the starter kit for $99. Now, unlike other direct sales companies, your starter kit can contain anything you want, anything from the current catalog or the occasions catalog. You pick it out, so you aren't getting a bunch of products that you aren't going to actually use. So the starter kit includes $125 in product of your choice plus free shipping. So you're getting $26 in product right off the bat free, and then you're also getting free shipping. So that's a great value right there. But then during celebration, there's also a special promotion where you get 2 free stamp sets of your choice additional. So you can actually get up to $126 in free product during celebration. Plus that entitles you to a 20% discount on all your future Stampin' Up purchases. Now I know a lot of you are probably thinking that you would never want to sell Stampin' Up, so why should you join? Now unlike other direct sales companies, you never have to sell anything. I am totally not fibbing about that. It is totally okay just to join for the great deal you get by purchasing the starter kit and for the 20% discount. Now, even if I weren't doing Stampin' Up as a business, I would stay with them just because of that discount and also the great community of paper crafters. If you join my team, you'll get to be a part of 2 amazing Facebook groups where you can connect with other people who love paper crafting just as much as you do. You get to participate in a monthly creative rally with a make and take, you get prize giveaways, weekly card sketches, and you get lots of ideas and inspiration. I have made friends from all across the country participating in these 2 Facebook groups, so I think you would really enjoy it. So if you would like to join, be sure to check out the link I included down below in this video. It'll give you more information, and it'll be a place where you can sign up. So I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial and it has inspired you to make some handmade Valentine cards for loved ones this year. If you found this video helpful, it would be great if you would give this video a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments about this tutorial or joining Stampin' Up, please leave me a comment below. I would love to chat with you. Thank you so much for watching. Happy crafting!